It is good to see you again, Your Majesty. We are ready for them, Your Majesty. The work you did at Helgen has paid off. Yes, Your Majesty. The Divine Crusader and Mr. Smith have given me the locations of all Eldmeri forces within the Empire. The Legion is making sure no supplies or messages get through to them, so they are effectively being starved out. It reminds me of the Akaviri Pale Pass, Your Majesty. Our forces are moving into position to assault the Eldmeri forces should they attempt to move or attack. The 33rd have ordered the borders closest to the enemy be defended, but most of the enemy forces are inside the Empire already. From what I can tell, they were nearly ready to start the next war, but thanks to your efforts at Helgen, we have the element of surprise. With their forces divided, still awaiting supplies before they can start the next war, and out of touch with each other, I would say, yes, Emperor. It will be slaughter. Our early advantage will weaken the Eldmeri Dominion considerably, but they will recover. We have to defeat the bulk of forces already here before we can even consider an invasion of the Eldmeri Dominion. But the Eldmeri Dominion can build a new army in its own territory whilst we do that. I believe we will suffer few losses. Our advantage is too great. Also, the troops will gain valuable experience during the campaign. By the time we turn our attention to the Eldmeri Dominion, we will have a veteran army to take on their raw recruits. Yes, Your Majesty. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
The Eldmeri Dominion wishes to pay its respects to you, Your Majesty.
Always a pleasure, Your Majesty. How may I be of assistance? A mistake, Your Majesty. I will see to it that those responsible are punished. The treaty, Your Majesty. You cannot jest. No, Your Majesty, but we. The treaty clearly states what? The Empire has to stand by its treaties. So it is true, you are Dragonborn, a Dragon Emperor. I must update our records. Tjalus was a man, and he's dead. What message do you have for us, Emperor? You cannot do that. We have a treaty, it says. Then war it is. You are a student of history. Good. Your part in it will be short. We will see to it. Goodbye, Emperor. You will regret this, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor. Already done, Your Majesty. General Lightheart saw to it. He has even placed forces inside elsewhere to harass the enemy when the time comes. Once we start shelling their towns with the heads of the Justicar, they will know we mean business, Emperor. The news of such an act will spread like wildfire around the Somerset Isles. The Thalmor may even spread the news themselves. It would also be a good way to tell those opposed to the Thalmor that they have allies in the Empire. This may open a few doors for me, Emperor. I will see to it. Will you be joining them, Emperor? Good, that will be a major boost to the morale of the troops, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. The days of the Dragon Emperors have truly returned.